Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you some top designer fragrances for you to wear this spring. I have some beautiful spring designer options for you guys. Obviously, I'm going to have a niche video to follow this up, but I like to start with my designer fragrances for my designer girlies. And if y'all are like me, okay, and you're ready for the winter to be over, if you're ready for cherry blossoms, if you're ready for green trees and green grass and outdoor activities and florals and brunches and all of the things, then you need to pay attention to this video because I have the fragrances that are going to have you covered. Now, before we get into the list, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure the red button is gray. Okay, I keep telling y'all, make sure it's gray, not gray, gray. Make sure you thumbs up the video so YouTube knows you love my content. Make sure you leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. I want to know what you like. I want to know what you don't like. I want to know what you're wearing this spring. And I want to know if y'all already started wearing spring fragrances, because a lot of y'all do not live here on the East Coast and y'all are out in sunny Florida, sunny California, sunny somewhere, and y'all are like, oh girl, I wore my Dolce & Gabbana 3 L'Imperatrice today. And I'm like, really? Like, so now y'all bragging, huh? But it's all good because in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be right there with y'all. So let's jump into this list. So the first fragrance on the list is by Narciso Rodriguez. And no, it's not the very popular one that went viral this year, or was it last year? Musk Noire Rose, which I have that fragrance. I got it when it first came out. Love it, okay? But for me, for spring, I feel like Flor Musk by Narciso Rodriguez is a whole vibe, okay? If you love florals, especially rose, if you love rose in your fragrances and you want to smell the rose, like you're a rose girly, then you will absolutely love this fragrance because it has that musky Narciso Rodriguez DNA, but added rose, and the rose is rosing in this fragrance. Oh, it's so pretty, y'all. It just smells like spring to me. It smells like an early brunch, nothing too serious, nothing too extravagant or anything like that. An early casual brunch on a Sunday or during the week, whenever. And it just smells very pretty and floral, and it's like hello spring. Hello roses, hello musk, a little bit of skin is out. It's just giving me all types of spring vibes. So let me tell you the notes. It opens up with pink pepper. There's rose, peony, musk, patchouli, and amber. Nothing dirty about this fragrance, nothing animalic about this fragrance. You do smell the musk, and I will say that the Narciso musk is kind of synthetic, but I love that about it. It also smells pottery, so it's like a pottery, musky rose scent. It's beautiful, okay? Do not sleep on this fragrance. It lasts forever on the skin, and like I said, if you love rose and you love musk with a little bit of powder, you need this. Flor Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. Next on the list by Viktor and Rolf is Flowerbomb. And y'all know it's not a spring video from me without Flowerbomb on the list because it's a classic. It's been around for years. I know a lot of people are over it, over the scent, over the DNA, but let me tell y'all, Flowerbomb will forever be in my collection, okay? This smells incredibly beautiful. It's Flowerbomb, but honestly, if you're not a heavy floral lover, you will love this because to me, to my nose, it's a very sweet vanilla, kind of gourmand take on flowers, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. It has bergamot, green tea, jasmine sandbag, rose, freesia, musk, and patchouli. Honestly, the jasmine in this fragrance is not like that jasmine that's gonna hold you down and choke you, okay? Because sometimes jasmine, she be acting like she don't like me. That's why I couldn't get jasmine, what is it? Jasmine Noire? Is that the fragrance by Tom Ford, the red bottle? Jasmine something. I wanted to love that fragrance because I do love the scent of jasmine, but in that fragrance, it's doing a little bit too much. This one is doing just enough. But like I said, on my skin, I get a lot of vanilla. I get a lot of sweet notes. It's very, very sweet, very deep for a floral designer fragrance, and I love it. Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. Next up by Givenchy, we have L'Interdit, and this is the original version. Yes, the flankers are gorgeous, but to me, they smell very similar, and I don't need all 3 or 2. Like when this is done, I think I'm going to get the Rouge one because I do love how that smells. But if you love tuberose, if you love orange blossom, you will love the original, okay? I'm telling y'all, it's a beautiful white floral scent. It's kind of clean smelling, but then you do smell the orange blossom, and you definitely smell the tuberose. But if you're not a heavy tuberose lover, still try this out because it's not so super strong in the tuberose. The orange blossom just balances it all out, and it's a perfect, beautiful, classy, sexy scent that can be taken spring day, spring night. Like, you can wear this on a date night, because to me this is sexy. So it opens up with orange blossom. There's that jasmine again and that tuberose honey. It's a lot of white florals in the spring for me. There's vetiver and also patchouli. There's a lot of patchouli in a lot of these fragrances, but guys, do not fear. It's not an earthy, dirty patchouli or anything like that. The patchouli is just there to help the fragrance last longer, because this lasts long on my skin, just like Flowerbomb, just like Flora Musk. So you will love this fragrance. Try it out. Not a safe flying by, I don't think, but it's so pretty. If you love white florals in your fragrances, then you will absolutely love this, and it's perfect for spring. Givenchy L'Interdit. Next up, by Lancome, we have Idole. This is a beautiful rose and vanilla fragrance. It dries down to a sweet vanilla, like a sweet creamy vanilla. But that opening, y'all, it has a juicy pear note in it that just won't quit. I love it. And it stays, for me, from the opening to the dry down. But the dry down of this fragrance is where that rosy, creamy vanilla magic happens, and I love it. It's not a super sexy, like, date night fragrance for me. It's an easy reach. But if I'm going to lunch or like a brunch, but something casual, nothing too fancy, nothing too deep, I'm gonna reach for this because it's just easy. I know I'm gonna smell good. I love how I smell when I'm wearing it. I love smelling myself when I wear it. It just smells so good to me. It's just a beautiful, creamy, fruity, floral, vanilla fragrance that I love for the spring. Idole by Lancome. Next on the list, by Marc Jacobs, we have Perfect, and this is the original Perfect. And if y'all are no strangers to this channel, you know I have Perfect Intense, and I am obsessed with that scent, okay? I love it so much. So I love this so much that I'm like, how do I not like the original? So I had to go revisit this fragrance, and I smelled it again, and y'all, I love this. The almond, the rhubarb, it's just a perfect mix, and it just smells so pretty, so feminine, just so easy for a spring day or a hot summer day or whatever. Like, whenever you want to wear this in the spring and summer, it's a perfect day. Like, it's a morning scent to me. You know those fragrances that you wear early in the day, like you've taken your shower for the morning, now you have to go out, run errands, or you may be going to breakfast or going to lunch or wherever you're going, but you want to smell easy, but you want to smell good, not doing too much, but you don't want to smell like soap. This is the fragrance that you're going to reach for. If you love the scent of almonds, you do smell the almond in this fragrance. Not too creamy and nutty and gourmand, because it has a rhubarb note that makes it a little bit tart, but the almond and the rhubarb in this is perfect. So it opens up with rhubarb, there's narcissus, almond milk, cashmere, and cedar. It's a pretty girl scent. It's crowd pleasing. You'll definitely get complimented when you wear this fragrance because it is one of those mass appealing type scents. Somebody might not like it on them, but they'll smell it on you and not even realize that this is what it is because it just smells so good. So Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Next up, by Hermes, we have Twilly de Hermes. Y'all, this fragrance has ginger, it has tuberose, but it's not a sharp tuberose. It's like a soft, bubblegummy tuberose. It has a creamy sandalwood. It has orange blossom. This is a beautiful scent, okay? I don't think it's a safe flying by because although I love it, like I love Twilly, I will always have this. I love the shower gel, the body cream, the hand cream, everything that goes with Twilly. I've heard from a lot of you all that you don't like this fragrance, and I'm just like, how? It's so pretty to me. It's a pretty girl, feminine scent, but I guess I can see that if you're not into spicy fragrances or if you don't like floral fragrances at all, then maybe this won't be for you. But for me, I love it. I'm obsessed. It has ginger, bitter orange, bergamot, tuberose. I mean, I pretty much told you all the notes in this fragrance. The main stars of this fragrance is the ginger, the sandalwood, the tuberose, and the orange blossom, and I love it. Like I said, brunch, lunch, every day, running errands, whatever you want it to be. Twilly de Hermes by Hermes. Next up, we have Angel Nova. And if you're no stranger to this channel, you already know this is my second bottle. And I had to get the big girl because this fragrance right here is everything. Very juicy, very, not too sweet, but it's sweet, juicy, and it has a tart nature to it. Y'all, if you love berries in your fragrances, strawberries, raspberries, you will absolutely love this. It lasts forever on the skin. It is a compliment getter. The sillage, the scent trail on this fragrance is everything, okay? People will definitely smell you when the wind blows. Like, this is my favorite going out to eat, like rooftop, lakeside type fragrance, because I know wherever there's breeze, she gonna be up in somebody's nostrils, okay? This has raspberries, lychee, damask rose, akigala wood, and benzoin. It's pretty, it's feminine, it's flirty. I feel like you can wear this on a date night in the spring and the summer. You can wear this in the day. It's just a very versatile, well-rounded, beautiful fragrance that I feel like it doesn't smell like a typical designer fragrance, although I don't mind that because I do have places that I can wear these fragrances, but it just smells more elevated to me and I'm obsessed, okay? Angel Nova by Mugler. Next on the list, we have Gucci Bloom. Now, let me tell y'all about this fragrance right here. When I first got this fragrance, I was so obsessed with it because there was a time in my life that tuberose was taking over. Like, I loved everything tuberose. I wanted all the tuberose. But this fragrance, like right now, I do still love it and I wear it, but I don't reach for it as often because the tuberose is very strong in this fragrance. And I realize that I do like tuberose, but I don't want to smell it too much. And this fragrance right here, if you love white florals, if you love tuberose, you will love this. Is this a safe blind buy? No, it's not. Is this like an easy reach for me? No, it's not, because I have to be in the mood for it. Although I do love it, I won't get rid of it because I do love how it smells, but I'm just not as obsessed with it as I was when I first got this. So this opens up with Rangoon Creeper, tuberose, and jasmine. So it's a white floral fragrance. It's fresh, it's clean, it's kind of casual, but you definitely smell those white florals. But for me, this is a spring fragrance. I only wear it in the spring now. I used to love this fragrance so much. I used to wear it in the summer, in the spring. I've worn it in the fall, like whenever I just wanted to smell it, because like I said, I was obsessed with the tuberose. But now it's like a spring staple for me, because for me, whenever spring is rolling around, I just want to smell flowers. I want to smell all the flowers. I want to smell like flowers. Like, it's just all about the flowers. So if you love floral fragrances, white floral fragrances, you will love this. But, and however, it is not a safe blind buy. Gucci Bloom by Gucci. Next up by Tom Ford, we have Soleil Neige. Y'all, when I tell you the obsession is real, like, I'm gonna need a new bottle of this maybe in like a month or so, because I wear this down to the ground. Okay, this smells so good to me. I can't even describe the scent. It's one of those fragrances that you're just gonna have to like get your nose on. It's one of those Tom Ford fragrances that a lot of people don't speak about. But when I tell you, it's so clean. And here's the thing with me. I don't like clean smelling scents. Like, I don't want to smell like soap. I don't even like my bath products. I don't even want my soap to smell like soap, okay? I like things to have a scent. This smells kind of clean and kind of soapy, but it's powdery. It almost has a little metallic vibe to it. Not as strong as Metallique, but it's definitely there. It just smells so crisp, so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. Like I said, it's slept on, okay? I feel like it's the easiest, one of the easiest Tom Ford fragrances in the Tom Ford collection that you can purchase and that you will love, okay? If you're not a Tom Ford stan, you will love this. It's so pretty to me. It's a pretty, easy fragrance, but it smells elevated. It doesn't smell like run into the post office, run into the grocery store. It smells more elevated than that, and I'm obsessed, okay? It opens up with bergamot. There's carrot seeds, orange blossom. There's white florals. There's jasmine, rose, Turkish rose, benzoin, vanilla. And the thing about this fragrance is you don't really smell, well, for me, I don't really pick up on, like, let's say the rose or the jasmine or the white florals. I feel like they're just there to anchor the fragrance, because what I smell is powdery, musky, clean. And I'm obsessed, okay? I love this so much. There's some people who wear it in the wintertime. They say that Soleil Blanc is for the summer and Soleil Neige is for the winter. But for me, this is a spring summer scent. You can wear it, I guess, whenever, but I choose to wear it in the spring because it just has that powdery, fresh, crisp type of nature to it, and I'm obsessed, okay? Soleil Neige by Tom Ford. Next up, we have Prada Paradoxe, and I'm so excited to wear this fragrance this spring, y'all. This is a newer fragrance in my collection. I haven't worn it in the spring, in the summer, or anything like that, and I'm so super excited to get my life with it this year. But y'all, There's something about this fragrance that's not really adding up with me. It smells like there's tuberose in this fragrance, and there's no tuberose listed. I'm convinced that tuberose is in fact a note in this fragrance that they probably just didn't list because they didn't want people to say, oh, it's giving you my way, or it's a dupe for this or dupe for that, because it definitely smells like it has tuberose in it, but there's no tuberose listed. But y'all, it's such a pretty sweet fruity floral scent that's easy to wear, easy to love, easy reach, and the bottle is freaking everything. Like, I love it so much. It's one of those pretty girl fragrances, easy reach fragrances. I'm not doing too much. I just want to spray down with this and smell really pretty and mass appealing. There's days when I want to smell unique and different, but there's also days that I just want to smell like easy, you know what I mean? So it opens up with pear, there's tangerine, there's bergamot, orange blossom, neroli, jasmine, bourbon vanilla, white musk, amber, and benzoin. So for me, this is one of those fragrances that the notes don't really read like how the fragrance smells to me, because how I'm reading it, I would think that's going to give me just a little bit of like a Love Don't Be Shy or Oriana type of vibe because of the tangerine and the orange blossom, the neroli, you know what I mean, the vanilla, but it just smells like very similar to My Way, but still different. But it smells like that type of fragrance, like a bubblegummy tuberose type white floral. But although the notes say that, it's all good because it still smells beautiful. Prada Paradoxe. Next up by Tom Ford, we have Rose Prick. Now this one right here, this little baby right here is not a safe blind buy, okay? Proceed with caution with the good girl Rose Prick. However, I am obsessed, okay? It's so different to me. It's very peppery, very spicy. It has a creamy dry down. If you love rose, but a unique, different take on a rose, try this, okay? I'm not saying if you love rose, blind buy this fragrance. Don't, okay? Because you will hate me. It's a very different scent. It's so different that when I first smelled it, it was just, I wanted to love it on initial spray, but I was like, hell no, like this is not for me. But I waited until it dried down, and when I tell you, when this fragrance dried down, I understood it, because when I first sprayed it, I was confused, okay? Like I was very confused. I did not understand this fragrance, but when it dried down, I was like, oh, that's what she's trying to tell me, girl. I get it now. Like, this fragrance is so beautiful to me, y'all. It opens up with Szechuan pepper. There's turmeric, May rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, patchouli, and tonka. This isn't a pretty girl, feminine, frou-frou-lala type of scent. Don't let the pink bottle fool you. This is a very different and unique scent. If you have a fragrance in your collection that's like really sweet and fruity, and you know there's nothing much to it, it's a pretty linear scent, and you want to add a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of kick to it, you want to make that fragrance a little bit more unique, then add a little bit of Rose Prick right here, and that fragrance is going to turn into something completely different, okay? Because this right here will transform anybody. I'm telling you. But like I said, it's not a safe one. I have to be in the mood for this one as well, but I will always have this. I love it. It is so unique, and it's one of my favorite rose fragrances. Rose Prick by Tom Ford. Next on the list by the Dior Privé line, we have La Colle Noire. And I have to give a big shout out to my girl here on YouTube, Chris Loves Luxe. She is like the Dior Privé queen, okay? I feel like she has the entire collection. And if she doesn't have the entire collection, she has samples and decants. Like, she just loves the Dior Privé collection. And I do as well. So she sent me a 10 ml decant of this along with some others. And when I tell you, this was a love at first sniff. This is like a rosy peach oody fragrance. It's not for everybody, but when I tell you, this fragrance is a perfect spring date night fragrance, okay? I'm going to have a date night video for you guys coming up. This will be in it because this is a spring date night. Spring date night, summer date night. You can actually wear this fragrance all year round because of the notes, but it's so, like, the notes are heavy. Like, it has oud and it's woody, but it also is a very light and airy experience. Like, you can overspray this fragrance. It lasts really long. It projects, but it's not one of those thick, dense fragrances. You know what I mean? So you can wear it all year round. It lasts forever on the skin. You do smell the oud in the dry down. So if you love oud, I feel like you'll love this. If you're like trying to tiptoe into the oud world, try to get a sample of this one first because maybe you won't like it. And like I said, it has peach and rose. And those two notes right there, like, y'all don't really like rose and y'all don't really like peach. So try to get a sample of this because it's not a safe blind buy, but I absolutely love it. It opens up with a lemon. There's rose, spices, peony. There's lily, black currant, there's raspberry, there's peach, white musk, sandalwood. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance. But for me, it's nothing short of a masterpiece. La Colle Noire by the Dior Privé line. And the last fragrance on the list is Armani Rouge Malachite. Y'all, if I had to say what was my favorite tuberose fragrance like ever, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between this and Tuberose Imperial by BDK. That's a beautiful tuberose scent. It's sweet. And this has a sweet, creamy nature to it as well. This fragrance right here is like so beautiful to me, y'all, because it has a lot of tuberose in it, okay? But the tuberose, and you smell the tuberose, but the tuberose in this fragrance is not offensive. You smell it, but it's just a beautiful interpretation of a tuberose. It's not bubblegummy. It's not sharp. It's not animalic. But it has a very smooth, creamy nature to it, and I'm obsessed, okay? This fragrance for a while was Houdini, okay? It was going in and out. I stopped talking about it for a long time because you could not find it. But now you're able to find it, right? You're able to find it, and I will link it below for you guys, because if you love tuberose, if you love white florals, if you love a creamy scent, you will absolutely love this fragrance, okay? It is such a beautiful, classy, pretty scent. It opens up with tuberose, there's sage, there's pink pepper, orange blossom, ylang-ylang, there's jasmine, there's cashmere, and there's benzoin, there's tuberose again, there's amber and tuberose in the base. So this is a tuberose bomb, okay? It's so beautifully done in this fragrance, y'all, and I'm obsessed. Armani Rouge Malachite. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some of your designer fragrances, okay? Like designer fragrances that you're excited to wear this spring. Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.